Let's get this show on the road.
Go.
Let's go. Woo.
All right. This is Sylvia Dana with eXp Realty and
Rebecca Uson with eXp Realty.
And we have a guest, like an actual other realtor guest.
Oh my God. Yay.
Yes.
I'm Julie Seger from Coldwell Banker, 28th Street in Grand Rapids, Coldwell Banker, Schmidt.
Well, welcome.
Hi, Julie.
Welcome, Julie. So Julie commented on a couple of our videos we posted in the GRAR Facebook group, and she, we talked about having guests, and she's like, I want to be a guest as long as it's wine night. So here we are, and we're we are going to have guests as many times as we can every week.
Yep.
So anyway, so Julie's our first guest, so welcome. We just got to know her a little bit. She's from Massachusetts, and she's got 2 dogs, and she used to be in the medical profession, and now she's been a realtor for a year, and that's what you need to know. Okay.
And I'm also a veteran.
And you're what?
I'm also a Army Reserve veteran.
Oh, you are? Oh, cool.
Yes, I am, and I work a lot with veterans and people that are currently serving. I do a lot of VA loans.
Nice. Very cool. Well, welcome. So
That's great. Thank you. Are we ready to get started?
yes.
Okay, well, I just had to say I have my birthday girl glass. Now, it's not a wine glass, I know. It's a martini glass. But my birthday is next week, so it's time to break out the birthday girl glass.
Yeah, because you deserve to start your birthday an entire week before your birthday actual is. Yeah.
You should.
Because
it's exhausting.
Yeah. It's fine. It's good. I'm with you.
Did you say it sounds exhausting? Yes, to start your birthday a whole week earlier. Yeah, but it's smart. It's very smart.
Yeah.
So.
Keep everybody
right.
in the know. Because it keeps everybody in the know. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't miss anything then.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. I thought it was a great newsletter this week.
And
I've got a lot of information to share.
And we found out Julie cheated, and she read the newsletter too. See, I never read the newsletter, okay, because my little friend Rebecca reads it to me, and so I'm spoiled.
Be prepared. She wanted to be prepared. She's a good girl. She wanted to be prepared.
All right.
So I'm proud of you, Julie.
Good,
thank you.
Good job, Julie.
Okay. So, first article is about the MLS policy and drones. And I thought the coolest thing about the article is GRAR and WMLAR, the West Michigan Lakeshore Association of Realtors, are working together. And they're identifying areas of each MLS that we could make sure we're being consistent for each MLS. So I thought that's great. Collaboration between the 2 MLSs. We all do listings in each other's territories frequently. So it only makes sense that we would come together on our rules, right? So it has been determined what the rule is if you're going to use drones for your listings. And basically what they're saying is, here's what it says. I'm just going to read it, okay, because I'm really good at that. Effective immediately. Participants shall not submit photographs, videos, images, or depictions in a listing obtained through use of a drone unless the participant submitting such listings can demonstrate compliance with all requirements of the FAA and other applicable laws. Okay? So you have to know the laws if you're using drones, okay? Otherwise, if GRAR finds you out of compliance and WMLAR, they will delete it. It's done. So make sure you know what you're doing. Ignorance is not
bliss.
Bliss.
Right.
Like you don't get away with it if you don't know. It's going to be deleted, okay? So know what you're doing if you're going to use drones. Okay? Okay, what do you have in your glass there?
It's just
a little.
No, it's not wine. It's those. What do you call those flavored water things that are? The what? Is that French name?
It's called LaCroix or something like that. Something fancy. I call it LaCroix.
LaCroix. Yeah. With a little bit of rum in it.
We have to sit closer.
Wow. I saw that you had that last week, too, so you like that, huh?
Well, I'm just out of wine, and I am not buying new wine because I'm doing a healthy January thing, and the only time I'm drinking from now till like February 10th is tonight. And I'm just having like a little shot of rum in this on these
God
when we
bless
do
you.
this. Yep, that's it.
You can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Until my birthday. Okay. Okay, moving on. Okay, this was fun. We've got home sales statistics for December of 2018. And this is encouraging, you guys, because in Kent County, we are up to 2.1 months worth of inventory.
Woohoo!
So we're getting better. I mean, everybody says
Right,
December is slow. I don't think December is slow at all. But we did pick up some inventory. So that is great. Let's hope that continues through spring so we can find homes for our buyers. Okay? We still have a long ways to go. Because to be in a stable market, we need 5 to 6 months worth of inventory. So we have some work to do, you guys. So get on it. Okay? And
Get
one
those
thing
listing appointments.
What?
What?
I said get to those listing appointments.
Yeah, get those listing appointments,
right?
yeah.
Get them, people. Come on. Get on the phone. Knock on doors. Okay.
Yeah, Rebecca, knock on doors.
Knock on doors. Not by yourself, though. With a friend.
Yes, not by yourself.
No, it's too dangerous. Okay, one thing I found interesting when I got my real estate license in 2012, I think the average list price in Grand Rapids, or average sale price, was like $175. Now it's up to $230,000. Are you kidding me? That's great. One thing I want everybody to realize is the average days on the market for December were 36 days. That's a lot of days. That's something we're not used to.
Right.
So that's
we're not used to that.
I actually just closed a listing in Newaygo, and I was up to 24 days before we had a signed purchase agreement. And I was starting to panic, thinking, I don't think I can sell this house. But the average in Newaygo is 69 days. So,
right, so you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different. Like, I live in Cedar Springs, and I've been working a lot in Lakeview, and things are definitely a little different outside of the city, but, you know, the further out you go. So Newaygo, 24 days, I think that's pretty good.
I guess I did do pretty well.
Good job, Rebecca.
Nervous. So just everyone stay calm. There could be some adjustments coming, but it's healthy adjustments, okay? We'll be able to breathe, and we'll actually be able to market our listings and get more buyers from our listings, right?
Right.
And sellers. So, okay. So this was really cool, you guys. If you go to the newsletter, you really should read about the right place. They put out an economic report, and they're basically what the right place is. It's a number of big companies in West Michigan, and they've joined forces to bring businesses here and keep businesses here. So they call, like, I can't remember what the number is, like 400 local businesses to test the water and see if they're doing okay to make sure they stay. So that's great. That's what we need to keep jobs here. So
great.
The right place had a 3-year plan, and they have already met their goals and exceeded them for the 3-year plan, and they're only in year 1.
Okay.
Wow.
Of the 3 years.
Very good.
So that's exciting. And apparently they played a big role in bringing Amazon here.
Oh.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
So this is definitely going to help our housing market, but we need more homes. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, you guys. So just don't leave. Just stay for the show because it's going to be fun. So also with the right place, this is really cool. It can tell you the difference of cost of living in Grand Rapids compared to other places in the country.
Okay.
So, like, the example is if you have a friend moving here from Fresno, California, it shows you what they can expect for cost of living compared to there. And it's basically a lot less to live here than in Fresno. So that's
I don't know how people live in California. How does a normal person live in California? That's my question.
Well, I would still like to live there. It's beautiful there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
You just have to sell more houses.
That's right.
And then you can live there. Okay?
Put that on the business plan.
Yep. Yeah. So everyone, go to the newsletter and read about the right place. It's so interesting. And it just will make you a better educated agent. So read it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this was cool. Real Trends 500 rank top firms by transaction size and volume. And actually, I can't get in it right now. Maybe I can. Michigan.
The technology team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a tech team. So Michigan was ranked in the top 10 states for transactions.
Wow.
In 2017, I don't even know when this was done. But that's amazing.
Pretty impressive for Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were compared to California, Colorado, Florida, big states. So Texas.
Wow.
So that says a lot about us, you guys. Michigan is coming around.
Michigan is on the move.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was the slogan in Michigan in the early 80s that was "Say Yes to Michigan." Do you guys remember? Or you probably
Say yes.
Yes to Michigan. Say yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Say yes. Anyway, moving right along.
That's what you want. That's what you got out of all of that.
Say yes to Michigan.
Okay. Sylvia, do I have WordPress?
You do, but you don't use it yet. We'll get you there.
Okay, well, guess what?
What?
If you have WordPress and you have no idea what you're doing, on January 22nd, the day before my birthday, SBS, IDX, WordPress plugin seminar through Mishrish.
Nice.
Okay, so I am going to be in that class.
Okay.
Okay?
Good girl.
I think I need to take that class because I have no idea what that is.
Well, WordPress it's a blogging platform, but a lot of people build their websites with WordPress, and what the Web IDX is through Mishrick, it's your feed of the MLS into your website, and typically you pay for this, but there is it's a light version that we can get from the MLS. So I'll look forward to hearing what they say, because I'm not going to pay for anything, but I want to hear what they have to say. Go ahead.
I'm in my first year, just finishing my first year of real estate. I'm not paying for anything.
Right.
That's fine. You don't have to. And then when in doubt, ask us. We can tell you how to get it for free.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Flex MLS has introduced a guided help resource center, and that is available starting on my birthday, January 23rd. And it's basically an extra. So, it's a field by field search. So if you don't know how to use something, you can type in, "I don't know how to do this," and it'll tell you. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
I don't know about that. The newsletter listed a number of our local GRAR members who are a part of NAR and MAR task force and directors and committees. So that's really exciting. We're well represented this year with our GRAR members. So that's great. Okay, I thought this was really cool. Realtor Magazine is looking for entries for 2019 Volunteering Works Program. So basically what this is if you are a big volunteerer wherever you are, you can apply to get a mentor. So the mentor is going to help you be even a bigger volunteer and figure out how to get more programs going. And I just thought that's really cool. Okay, weekly Q&A. Now,
our favorite part.
This is my favorite part, too.
It was kind of hard to read this week, though. The font wasn't quite right.
Oh.
So bear with me.
Okay.
Okay, question number 1. Somebody was wondering if GRAR published the 2019 committee roster yet. And the answer is yes. All the applications were reviewed and people were placed. Mm-hmm. And you should have received an email letting you know if you were placed. And this is a sad thing, but a cool thing too. 60 people didn't get placed because we had so many people volunteer.
Right.
So, but then they also tried to combine some committees where they were redundant and make the group smaller because they want people to feel like their presence makes a difference and their participation makes a difference. So there's been an overhaul of the committees, but if you didn't get an email, there is a link that you can go through the GRAR magazine or newsletter, the GRAR newsletter, and you can look up to see if your name is in there. Okay?
Okay.
So basically, if you didn't get an email, then you weren't picked.
Probably. Yeah. But if you don't believe it, go into the GRAR newsletter, click on the link, and if you don't see your name, then you're out. You're going to have to make up your own group, I guess. If you need help making up a group, let me know. I'll help you make up a group. We have all sorts of
Yeah,
ideas,
we have so many ideas for things to do. We could just make you a group. Yeah.
We'll make a group with you, okay? So don't feel bad if you didn't get picked. It's nothing personal. It's just, I don't know how they pick people. So, I don't know. Okay, question number 2. Are there statistics available that show how a real estate transaction benefits the economy? And the answer is yes. If you go to the GRAR newsletter, there is a link you can click on to find out the impact of selling a home. But listen to this. The average home sale brings $55,000 into the community.
Amazing.
So not only are we selling homes, but we're generating money for our community. So that's exciting. We make a big impact every day. So, good job.
Building community, that's part of our job, and I know that we all take it very seriously because...
All right, next question. My buyer purchased a home in Easttown, and I would like to send out a promotional postcard indicating that I participated in the sale and invite anyone interested in selling to contact me. Is that okay? Because I was a buyer agent. This is a long one, Sylvia.
Okay, I'm ready.
We've talked about this, so listen.
Okay.
Okay, the MLS rules say yes. You can put a for sale sign of only the listing broker. Only the listing broker can put up a for sale sign.
Okay, yes.
But the buyer agent can also put one up, but it has to be before it closes.
Okay.
And you have to have permission from the listing agent.
Wow. Okay. This is a good one.
Have you guys ever done that?
We've talked about wanting to do that because there's some people in other states that we've learned from or heard from that one thing they do, and again, this is what we learned, is that after their buyer purchased a home, they would have an agreement with their buyer that for 2 weeks they could put their sold sign in the yard. In their yard is kind of, but so anyway, go ahead, Rebecca.
Yeah, that's right. So we can't do that.
No, that's a no-no.
What we were going to do. So I'm glad we read that.
Yeah.
But you could do you a mailing saying you sold it, but you have to have a clause on your mailing saying this marketing piece was not intended to solicit business from you if you already have your home listed.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Next question. Ooh, this is a good one. Everybody listen, because this is a question a lot, and we just had this.
Okay.
I am listing a home in a county that does not have regulations regarding the pumping of septic tanks. So some counties have requirements, and apparently some don't. Okay? In these instances, I know that the purchase agreement calls for the tanks to be pumped at the seller's expense. However, my sellers informed me that they just recently had the tanks pumped and are not willing to do that again because they don't want to incur the added expense, and they know it might upset the chemical balance in the tank. See, did everybody hear that? There is a such thing as pumping too much. It's like 2 to 3 years is what they suggest. If you pump it before 2 to 3 years, you could wreck the chemical balance, okay, for the tanks. So they want to know how to handle the situation. Okay, so in general, if the offer was written on West Michigan Regional Purchase Agreement and the home is located in an area that has rules regarding the pumping, the seller must follow the rules. So always, I think always, like township, county rules prevail over anything because they're the law. We are just a third party making our own rules as we go. So always follow the government rules first, okay?
Okay. And I know some of those have changed in different townships outside of Grand Rapids recently, so definitely check that.
Really check that. Do your research, okay? Don't just ask. You should find it yourself.
Yep.
So, if the county doesn't require the tanks to be pumped or prohibit pumping, I don't know why they would prohibit pumping, but okay, then it wouldn't be necessary. In your case, where the home is located in an area where there are no rules, then the purchase agreement requires the tank to be pumped at the seller's expense. If the seller doesn't want to pump the tanks for one reason or another, the seller may include the following statement in the listing agreement. Seller will pump septic tanks only if the inspector or evaluator indicates that it's necessary.
Okay.
Okay? Sounds good. So, know your rules on both sides. Okay?
Got it.
Otherwise, you're going to be in a whole pile of shit. Okay. Last one. I would like to offer a referral to a GRAR member who holds a manufactured home retailer's license. I recall seeing a name or two mentioned on our GRAR member Facebook page, but I can't seem to find that chain of discussion. So if you go to the GRAR Newsletter, you can click on the link and see the roster of manufactured home retailers. Okay? I don't really know the situation that they wanted to give this person a referral, but
sounds very big.
I don't know. I'd like to know more about that. So, next is just what's happening around our community within GRAR. There's more Flex MLS trainings coming. Everything you turns to sold.
When is that again?
January 31st. Did you hear that? Everything you touch turns to sold.
Okay.
And custom flyers. We had closings for that one. We're not going to that one. Upcoming RPR webinars. The best in business. Make the most of your RPR report. The day before my birthday, not enough inventory. Check out these tips for finding new listings. And then the day after my birthday, the 5 C's of a successful farming strategy.
And what date was your birthday again?
January
23rd.
Okay, got it.
No showings that day, people. I will not be doing showings. So if I get a call for a showing, I'm going to give it to someone on my team.
I need so.
But I will take a listing. I will take a listing, just not a buyer.
Awesome. Well, fantastic.
That's all I have. So what else do you guys have?
Nothing. That was great. Thank you, Rebecca. That was a good newsletter. You're right. I appreciate it. See, I learned so much. See, Julie, when she reads it, doesn't she? She makes it good. I'm just saying.
It's so much more interesting because I really glossed over it, and the only thing I really paid attention to was the drones because I was like, okay, that sounds like it's going to cost me a lot of money. But anyway, like yeah, it's so much more interesting when she reads it.
I know. She has a gift.
This is the first time in a couple of weeks that I've actually read it. Because normally I just listen to you guys read it.
Right.
It's so much more interesting.
And that's fine.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
To us.
That's why we're here.
You guys are doing a great job, and I love it. And thank you guys so much for having me as a guest. I really appreciate it.
It was great meeting you, Julie.